Hey guys, what's going on? So today is just going to be a video that is an update about my life, my channel, and where I'm going to take this, and just thoughts that are going on in my head. I'm just going to ramble to the camera about that, and that's it. So if you don't care, then it's not the video for you, but if you're interested in what I'm planning to do, my aspirations, where I want to take this channel and all of that stuff, then sit back and watch the video and hear me ramble. So anyway, I'm a chronic overthinker. I think and think and think and think and think, and I always think about the best way to do this, like how should I make my videos, what's gonna be the most engaging, what's gonna do this, what's gonna do that. Basically, I think a lot. And sometimes I think I need to think a little less. I think it's good in a way because it means that I get stuff done, I'm always productive, I'm always creating ideas, but I just overanalyze everything. And so what I'm gonna use my channel now, like when I was in Europe, I was trying to make these edits so cinematic and I was spending so much time, and it wasn't worth it. The return on investment on the time I was spending versus what I was getting back just wasn't worth it. And I also had this weird revelation over there that like vlogging and all of that is kind of egotistical. Like it's like, look at me, I'm here, look at me, I'm here. And although it's entertaining and it's influencing like kind of a good message, like live your life, live your greatest life, it's also influencing a bad message where it's like, look where you are and look where I am. And I don't want to promote that. Like I think a lot of people are depressed in modern day just because of social media and everyone seeing these glorified versions of everyone's lives, and I don't want to promote that. So on my channel from now on, it's not going to really be like that. It's just going to be simply like anything that I think is important and I want to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it, make a video about it. And yeah, so my channel is literally just going to be whatever I want to say and whatever I think is important to be addressed. So that's going to be the new change. It's going to stay fitness related, always fitness related, but I'm going to merge into a bit more mindset kind of stuff, because I think the mind is the most important muscle that we need to train. Like everything is controlled by our mind. We're so limited in what we can achieve in life simply by our mind, simply by our perceptions, and the way we interact with the world, our happiness and everything is just all controlled in here. Like the other day I was going to go grocery shopping, and I was so devastated that I had to go grocery shopping after the gym. And I thought to myself, I was like, hold on a minute. The fact that I can go grocery shopping is a blessing. So I changed the framework. Rather than I have to go grocery shopping, I get to go grocery shopping. So that's something I want to talk about more, is these mindset, because I'm really diving deep into my mindset. And once I started to explore my mindset, being more conscious of my mind, my surroundings, what I'm thinking, my perceptions and how they shape the world around me, everything started to change, and it's definitely made me a better human being. And I think it's something that we all need to practice. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about mindset, like whether it's goal setting, whether it's motivation, whether it's being positive, anything like that. The next thing that my channel is going to involve a lot more is just nutrition. Simple nutrition videos that are only a couple minutes or something, of like cool recipes and stuff, because I think they can actually have a really good influence. I love when I see people making like protein oats or something that I love to eat. And so I want to do stuff like that because nutrition's so important. Like you guys don't even realize how important it is. Like, well, I'm sure some of you do, but not only for how you look, but how you feel. It actually regulates your brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine and all of that. Like nutrition is so important. So I'm going to be talking about the importance of that more. And then obviously just going to be talking about my training, educating you guys on my gym training, and less like cinematic edits like, ooh, yeah. It's going to be like, yo, this is what I was doing in this workout, this is why I was doing it, this is why I can help you. So that's what you can expect on my channel. Just simple educational videos, whether it's about the mind, whether it's about the body, whether it's about nutrition, all of that kind of stuff. So, and that's going to be the direction that I'm taking this, because I'm a huge fan of visualization. I'm a huge fan of seeing the life you want to live, the projection, the influence that you want to have, and then making that become a reality. And so for me, I visualize my future life, and I know where I want to go, and I know who I want to be. I want to be of great influence in this world. I want to impact as many people as possible and spread a positive message in regards to not only just getting a good physique, but actually getting a good mindset, being positive, being happy, and eating to feel good rather than just look good. So that's where I'm going to take my channel, because that's what I'm most passionate about. I see all these people slamming down all this junk food all the time, and I'm not thinking, wow, you're going to get fat. I'm thinking, wow, you must be depressed. And I want to address that because I think that's even more important than the way you look. But I want to address all. And where I want to take my life, like what I want to achieve with my life is I want to live the most optimal existence I personally can. Now, what that compromises is optimizing my mind, optimizing my body, optimizing my spirit, and just optimizing my existence, my business, my finances, everything. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. I want to have a crazy body throughout my entire life, even when I'm a bloody grandpa. I want to be as healthy as possible. I want every single aspect to be as optimal as it can be. I want to wake up with a spring in my step. I want to just be absolutely vibrantly alive and energetic and passionate to be on this planet. I want to have a clear vision, a clear purpose, and live my greatest existence. I heard this amazing quote the other day, and it was, the meaning of life is to see how much of one's full potential you can reach and put into tangible skills, and then use these skills in service of something greater than yourself, because that leads to fulfillment. And it resonated with me so hard because I think that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I've been trying to do. I've got so much potential and I know it. I feel like I'm special. I feel like I have something to give. And I think everyone does. We all have so much potential. We all are special and we all have a purpose. And so I want to make that potential into tangible skills, and then I want to do that in service of something greater than myself. And that's going to be inspiring people with pectus, firstly, because I know how much of a struggle that's going to be. And then inspiring everyone else to live their greatest life, to be healthy, to be energetic, to be positive, to be happy, and to have a great body and just love every minute of every day. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. And I'm on that journey myself, and most of us are on that journey. I think we'll always be on that journey, but as long as every day we strive to be better, to live the greatest day that we can live, then that's going to ultimately end up being as close to our full potential that we can live at the end of the day. If we start from today, each day, living our greatest life, living our greatest existence, doing these things, eating properly, exercising, then your life will change. Like, seriously. And there's so many topics I can talk about with that. Like, oh, there's so many things that have changed my life. Like, only a year and a half ago, I was just a uni student. I had no money. I was broke, trying to start a business, like drinking all the time, partying all the time. And now, like, I've got a pretty successful business. Like, I've saved up over 6 figures, like I'm earning really good money and I'm enjoying my life. I have financial freedom. And it's all because I started doing these critical factors, whether that be nutrition, so my brain and cognition optimizes properly and I was able to actually work efficiently and productively, or whether it was goal setting every morning, writing down goals, listening to motivational speeches, listening to all these things. And so all of this stuff changed my life, and I want to teach it to you guys to try and change yours. And I want to continue to learn. I want to learn. I want to network with other people like Dan Nust, who's going to coach me in this bodybuilding show. To me, he's one of my biggest inspirations, seeing what he's achieved. So I want to learn of people like him, and then I want to like network with like scientists who know all about the actual science of nutrition, and network with all of these people so I can learn how to actually live your greatest existence. So I'm actually in the works of creating a podcast, which is going to be surrounded all about that. And I'm going to release some of those podcast episodes on this YouTube channel. So comment below if you'd be interested in that. But other than the podcast episodes on this channel, there's just going to be heaps of little episodes, and they're all going to be educational. Now, I know a lot of you might be like, oh no, I want vlogs. Well, I'll still do vlogs every now and then. But mostly I want it to be educational, because at the end of the day, I don't care. I used to be so fixated on the views, the numbers, the followers, and that's such a bullshit, vain thing to be fixated on. Rather than that, and I still am, like I say that it's bullshit and vain, but I still post a video and I keep refreshing it, seeing how many views it's got. Like, what the fuck? Who cares, man? I heard this great quote. It's like, as long as it impacted one person positively, then that's all that matters. And that, at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. So rather than doing clickbaity titles and all that bullshit that everyone does, I'm just gonna try and provide as much value as I can and help as many people as I can. And that's where my channel's gonna go. Jeez, it feels good to rant this off my chest, because it's been bottling me up. It's been eating me up, chewing me up, just like knowing that this is what I wanna do, but struggling to start it. And now just telling you guys, just ranting about it, it's just helped me so much. So yeah, that's what you can expect on Riley Byrne channel. And then get ready for my podcast coming soon. I've got a few ideas, with the title, but I would love some help with that. Like, I was thinking either Life of Riley, but then I thought, oh, that sounds a bit egotistical. But basically the Life of Riley is actually a saying, which is like a good life. And then obviously my name's Riley, so it's like coincidental. And then obviously I'm trying to live my greatest life, so I'm going to interview with other people who are like experts in their field, so we can pick their brains and then become our greatest self. Because something that's really important with living your greatest life, I think, and optimizing yourself is continuing to learn, because we never, at the end of the day, we know nothing, and he who admits he knows nothing knows everything, because there is so much to learn. Like, it's crazy. So like, if you spend a couple of hours every day learning, like, your capacity to grow as a human and your expansion of ideas and knowledge, and it's just crazy. Like, I've actually done this thing recently where I spend over an hour or two every day, whether it be reading or listening to a podcast on a topic, writing notes, and then I add to my glossary of terms a little definition about that term. So that way I'm continuously expanding my knowledge. And I think that's something that's really powerful for living your greatest existence and reaching your potential, is trying to become as knowledgeable as possible. But obviously there's so much to learn that we'll never get full knowledge of everything, but we can get as close as we can. So anyway, that's what I want to achieve. I want to achieve my greatest body. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want my hormones to be firing, my cognition and all of that. And I'm going to show you how I do it and how you guys can too. So yeah, that's what you can expect. I really, really would appreciate if you guys gave me some feedback on whether you think this is stupid, or whether you think I should keep vlogging, or whether you're excited for some educational content that's raw, or whether you think I'm a nutcase, or whatever you think. But I'm excited to hear what you guys think, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that I'm providing this content for, because I want to try and reach a good message to you. So I appreciate what you have to say. And yeah, that's about it. I was just thinking about all the future videos I can make, and I'm so excited. Like, I just want to make one where I just refer you to all these podcasts that have changed my life, because like, wow. And just like, there's so many like little things I want to do. Like, I want to show you how I make my protein pancakes, which I'm about to make. Like, they are the sickest tasting meal ever, and super good for you. And if you're bulking, it's like over 1,000 calories. Obviously I've got a low calorie version as well. And it's so good. So yeah, heaps of little things like that, where I just don't want to worry about like making some crazy edit that takes hours, but just like something that's actually going to be impactful. So yeah, that's it.